Welcome back to the channel, everybody. For those that follow me on my social media, most of you guys do know that I did just return from the US and the British Virgin Islands for work. And I am very much still on island time. I had totally forgot that I needed to record this video and have it uploaded by Wednesday. So here we are on Monday, February the 9th, recording and hoping to get everything out to you guys on time. But nothing's been really going the way I wanted it to since I've been back. My microphone died. Nothing's really set up the way I want. So we got the clip mic on the laptop today. I done recorded this video already with no audio. So we are doing another take. So I have my laptop here. It's gonna be a little bit different than the Since We're Being Real series. This is gonna be more of a check-in with me because I just want you guys to know where I am right now, how I've been feeling since coming back, what I have coming up in the next few weeks, and just how I'm doing in this season. So it's not going to be polished, it's not going to be scripted, it's not going to be perfect, but we are just showing up in this video. So welcome back to the video. Let's get started. All right, y'all. So before I get started, I'm finna put on my muumuu because it's getting cold in here and we got a lot to talk about. So of course, as I'm about to start the video, the microphone died and the little thing that plugs into the phone died. So we're gonna keep the microphone here for looks and giggles, whatever. We're gonna get through this. We're gonna go through these notes I have here and we're gonna make the best out of this, all right? So we're not gonna let nothing stop us from our reflective talk that we're gonna have this beautiful Wednesday, all right? So I wanna talk about the island reset that I felt while I was there. So yes, I did go to the US Virgin Islands for work and I am super glad that they let us go. And we were specifically in St. Thomas. For me, I was there for about 4 to 5 days, and it's really hard for me to explain how I felt while I was there. I felt like I could breathe again. I felt like there was a sense of peace for me while I was there. And I don't know if it is because I was by the water or I took this ferry and I sat at the top of the ferry and I'm watching birds dive for fish and all the things, but it didn't really feel like I was on vacation. It didn't feel like I was on a getaway. It just really felt like I was starting over. It felt like a reset that I didn't even know that I needed. While I was there, I kept catching myself asking, why doesn't my life feel like this more often? And how can I get my life to look and feel like this more? And being by the water really gave me this real deep sense of peace. I don't know whether it's because I belong on an island or I just need to be somewhere near some water. I don't know what it is, but I wasn't stressed. I wasn't rushing. I wasn't constantly thinking of what was next. I was literally living in the moment, which is very rare for me. And what surprised me was that I wasn't unhappy before I went to St. Thomas. My life at the moment was pretty well. I didn't know that I needed a reset. I didn't know that I was on autopilot. And while I was there, I had to ask myself, okay, Naomi, you were there at St. Thomas. You're back at home. What did you carry in your everyday life that you didn't take with you to St. Thomas? Because the freedom wasn't loud. The reset wasn't major. It wasn't dramatic. It was very calm. It was very quiet. It was, I don't know, it felt like my nervous system was finally able to fully just relax and reset and rewind and be my true authentic self without living in the fast lane, right? So it really made me wonder, is this what my life is supposed to feel like? Is this something that I want more of? Is there something I can do to change it so that I can get this life? So while I was there, I started thinking about moving. I thought about moving to St. Thomas. I'm not gonna lie. I'm thinking, maybe I move there for a year, see how it goes, come back during hurricane season because your girl don't play them games. But it wasn't a let me pack my bags right away thing, but it was out of curiosity. I was very curious to see what it was like or what it would be like for me to go and live in St. Thomas, maybe St. Croix, I don't know yet, but so far it would be St. Thomas. And I really had to sit back and ask myself, what if this feeling isn't about the place? What if this feeling isn't about me wanting to move to St. Thomas, but It's really about what needs to change in my life here back at home. And I really think that it's important for me to say because I don't think the answer is to always run away, right? Sometimes it's just a signal that your peace needs adjusting, that your environment may be weighing you down, or that your spirit just wants something lighter, whether that's in the moment or long term. Now, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, coming back home, it did feel a little strange. It was not bad, it was just very strange for me. It was like as soon as I got off that plane and I got back home, it felt like reality hit me like a train. It's like I could feel the noise creeping back in, the fast-paced environments, the expectations being put on me. And I noticed how quickly I kind of just slipped back into autopilot. And I mean, I've only been home for about 2 days now, but it really made me sit back and ask myself, how long have I been surviving my routine instead of just enjoying it, right? So I want to be clear, where I do stay, there are so many opportunities, especially for Black individuals, and I know that. But I also know that just because something looks good on paper doesn't mean it's meant that you're supposed to stay there forever. And I'm letting myself be honest about that because I'm in this space right now where I'm really adjusting and pivoting a lot of different things and a lot of expectations and a lot of wants and needs right now. So since coming back, my emotions have been a little mixed. I felt inspired. I have also felt reflective, and I've also felt a little unsettled. And I don't want to say this is in a negative way or a scary way, but it's more in a reflective type aspect when I really think about it. It's like something in me kind of shifted when I was there, and I don't want to rush past it or explain it away, right? I'm really trying to sit with it and understand my feelings so that I can move accordingly. Because sometimes clarity doesn't come with an answer. Sometimes it comes as a feeling that just won't leave you alone. So it's just been this really nagging feeling that won't really leave me alone, which is fine. But I have been asking myself these top 4 questions since I've been back. So the first one was, what makes me feel at peace? The second one is, where do I feel the most like myself? The third one is, what environments help me grow and which one drains me? Third one is, am I choosing comfort or am I choosing alignment? Now I wrote them down. Do I have the answer to all these questions? Absolutely not. It's only day 2. And I don't have the answers to those questions yet, and that's okay. I don't need to have all of them answered right now, but I am learning that just because I don't need to have them answered immediately doesn't mean I shouldn't answer them at all. They will get answered. All right, so you guys have been asking me a lot of questions on Instagram, and lately I've noticed that the top question is, how do you know when you've outgrown a place, right? And so honestly, I don't think you always know. I think you know when your body's always tense, when your peace feels rare, or when you're constantly adjusting instead of expanding, where you're sacrificing your needs and wants to feel comfortable or make other people comfortable. I think that, that is maybe a sign that you have outgrown a place, but everybody's different. Another question I get is, are you planning to move? And my honest answer is maybe. Not right now, not without a plan, but I'm open. I'm just weighing my options. I'm trying to see what is the best move for me. I'm young. I can always come back home. So the answer to that is maybe. And then you guys, another great thing that's coming up for me in the next few weeks is I am doing a photo shoot that is completely out my comfort zone. I'm not going to tell you guys too much about it yet. I'm going to wait so you guys can just see it when I pop out with it. But I'm going to be seen differently. I'm going to be styled differently. And I really thought that this was important for me to do because there has been times where I kind of beat myself up over the way that I look in certain clothing. So I realize now that I'm going to just do it and I'm going to post it because I love the way I look. I love myself. And I started doing that a little bit on Instagram already. So again, if you have not followed my socials, what are you doing? Go ahead. They will be in my description below also. But if you are local and you are in Atlanta and you're looking for a photographer, I shoot with @tone.shottit on Instagram. Definitely look him up. I'll also tag him in the description below. He is phenomenal, great professional, great photographer. Make sure you guys look him up on Instagram and book with him as soon as possible. But yeah, this shoot isn't about perfection for me. It's literally about growing. It's literally about me stepping into the woman that I want to be. And since it's still Black History Month, I really want to touch on this and let you guys know that resting is powerful, joy is powerful, and for my Black people, choosing peace is also powerful, okay? We don't always have to be strong to be worthy. We don't always have to struggle to be valid. Sometimes honoring our history means choosing another path or choosing a softer future, okay? And as always, you guys, I don't have all the answers. Like I said, nothing has been going right for me since I've been back from the Virgin Islands. I don't have to pivot this video so many times with the microphone dying, stuff not setting up right, but we still showed up. I really don't know what's next. I don't know if I want to ignore how I felt at the Virgin Islands. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to. I'm not going to forget the freedom, the peace, the reminder that life doesn't have to feel so heavy, right? And I deserve rest. So I'm letting that sit with me this week and the upcoming weeks. I am learning that maybe right now that is enough for this moment. It's enough for right now. So thank you guys for being here with me. As always, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn on your post notifications so you don't miss any future videos. And as always, I will see you all beautiful, beautiful people next week.